You.
Nice to see you.
Well, let me ask you first about Barack Obama. Is it true at one point you would have thrown your support behind him? I was hearing possibly if he would have picked Hillary Clinton, you would have been right there with them.
Well, I'm a big fan of Hillary. She's a terrific woman. She's a friend of mine. I think she was treated very poorly, and I think it's hurt Barack Obama quite badly, but she's a terrific woman.
Well, let's talk about the situation that we're in right now. I mean, who better to talk to than you, has obviously done very well with money. Who do we blame for this mess?
Well, I think it all starts with our president, wouldn't you say? I mean, he certainly has not done an outstanding job. He will never go down as one of our outstanding presidents, and it has to all start with George Bush.
There's a lot of concern, though, that John McCain is another George Bush. Why do you disagree with that?
I don't think so at all. I know John McCain very well. He's not another George Bush. He's very different than George Bush. And I really think he'll be a great president. I think he's going to do a really good job. He's a tough guy. He's a smart guy. He's a very, very bright guy. He's just a quality human being. I think he'll be a great president.
So what is it about him that makes him different from George Bush, Donald, with regard to economic plans, regard to fiscal policy?
Well, I think more than anything else, it's the man's solidity. People respect him when they see him. I don't think they respect George Bush, but they respect John McCain. When they see him, they respect him. He is a man worthy of respect, and this country no longer has respect. What we need more than anything else is just that word, respect.
All right, let's talk about the issue of the economy right now. Warren Buffett coming forward saying, hey, I believe in Goldman Sachs, therefore I'm going to sink $5 billion into the now tarnished investment bank and possibly sink in another $5 billion more. Would you consider doing anything like that with your money?
Well, I do it in the form of real estate. I'm buying a lot of real estate right now, and that's my business. That's what I love. That's what I know the best. And I'm buying a lot of real estate, and I'm buying it, frankly, at very good prices. This is a great time for people to go out and buy real estate, better than maybe any time in the last 30 years.
Now, I've looked at some of your properties before. It ain't cheap, my friend. So when you look at the average American who's desperately trying to keep afloat and to afford a mortgage, yes, you're building real estate, but it's for those that can afford it.
But this is a great time. When you say the average American, this is a great time. You go to the bank. They have thousands and thousands of houses, each bank. Pick the one you like and make a deal. They'll finance it for you. They'll do everything for you. They want you to take it off their hands. This is an unbelievable time for people to buy real estate. It's a great time for people to go out and buy a house. I just bought something, a big club in Colts Neck, New Jersey. It cost $109 million to build it, and I bought it for a fraction of that. Colts Neck, New Jersey is one of the best locations in the country. There are so many great opportunities right now. Go out and buy real estate and make a good, tough deal.
Donald, the average person can't even fill up a tank of gas right now. And you're talking about getting a good deal on a cool $109 million.
No, what I'm saying is you go to the bank, you want a house, you go to the bank, you make a deal with the bank. You buy a house and you pay some interest on the loan. They'll give you the money. They've already put the money in, so they don't have to create a new loan. This is a great time for somebody to go out and buy a really nice house.
Are you saying that we can trust banks right now? There are lenders we can trust, that if you're making, say, $45,000 a year, you could go ahead and buy a house at this point?
We have some great banks and some great bankers. I know many of them. I also know some very bad bankers, to be honest with you. But we really do have some great institutions. And what really this country should be doing is liquefying. They should make those institutions liquid. In other words, get money into those banks so they can loan money to people to go out and do deals, to buy houses, to build buildings, to do office buildings, and get the country back on track. Right now, the banks are out of business.
All right, let me ask you this question, because you obviously know these institutions and you know money very well. You know, bottom line is there was a lack of oversight, and a lot of people were allowed to do a lot of things that were fraudulent and corrupt, and a lot of it, you know, hardworking people are suffering for it now, Donald. You know, should these regulators be held accountable for what they didn't do, and is it easy to cheat the system?
Well, I don't say the regulators. I think you had some very bad people, and you had some very greedy people. And as I said before, you had some very bad bankers. But you also have great bankers. You have people that really love the country, and they do a good, fair, honest job. And they're good at it.
Well, where are they when we're in the tank right now?
Well, part of the reason you're in the tank is because of the bad ones. They had some very bad people and hopefully they're under investigation right now. They'll be put into the clinker because they were some bad dudes out there.
Donald Trump, live from Chicago. Good to see you.
Thank you.
And it looks like something's brewing between